என்னடா முகத்தை மூடியிருக்கானே, தலையை மூடியிருக்கானேன்னு பார்க்குறீங்களா? டெஃபினட்டாக, because it's another game for RCB. It's this day that we all have to decide as an RCB fan. We need to whether close our head or face and run, or we still have an option. அதாவது தலை முடி ரொம்ப கலைஞ்சிருக்கு அப்படின்றத எப்படி மறைக்கிறோம் பாருங்கள். பட் யா, டு பி ஆனஸ்ட், it's a very, very important game for RCB, and not just for RCB. This is not a game just RCB fans alone will be watching, but rest all the other teams will also be watching, except GT and DC, if I'm not wrong. I rest all the other teams would still be watching at this game, wanting RCB to lose. So it's only the RCB fans who would want them to be winning it. The rest all would still want RCB to lose, so that their chances for the making to playoffs would be much, much, much easier. Yes, if RCB loses today, CSK and LSG can relax a bit with 15, and MI can still be relaxed as well. And the most importantly, teams like Punjab, RR, KKR, all these three will still be under running. And what happens if RCB fails here? Then their chances will depends on MI's game, purely on MI's game, and then they need to win GT with some margins and all those stuff. So this game is really, really, really important for RCB here. And when this was so much important, when all the odds was against chasing in this particular ground, why did they choose bowling rather than batting? RCB won the toss and they've decided to bowl first, which was a shocker for the first time, because this was a very clear ground where chasing, setting a target was much, much easier, much better as well. And eventually, if you look out this entire year's IPL, barring that first game where RCB won against MI, one second. All the other games, RCB had actually won quite comfortably, defending the target, right? So why did they choose the other way around when the ground itself is meant to be for defending? Not great chasing, and especially a team like SRH, because SRH as in a whole doesn't have not done well with both bat and ball, but that's okay. But there is a chance anytime they can come back with ball. They have some good bowlers in the Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Natarajan. Yes, to be honest, they do not have much stock in there. But yeah, what if their batsman just goes all out and then score 100, 200, or even 190 above? That's going to be pressure on RCB, because RCB have not done great in this year's IPL in terms of chasing. They have struggled. They have struggled a lot. So I don't know whether it's going to be the right call. Many experts and on everywhere is kind of a shock. Why did they choose that? And as Hyderabad is result giving stadium for RCB as well. They have played 7, and of what only 1 they have won. In this year, SRH have won only 1 out of 6 games that they've played. So there is an all chance that SRH can come out and just go all out, all gun blazing, right? Because that's what happened when you don't have nothing to lose. You just go out and just go and enjoy the game, right? So somebody like a Tripathi, Abhishek Sharma, all these guys, Abhishek Sharma, all these guys can come great today, because they don't just have anything, pressure, nothing, just go out all out and just go enjoy the game. When that comes into picture, that's going to be very crazy. And eventually you should have let them maybe bat second, and RCB comparatively have a much better bowling attack. So that's how it should have been. And yes, wickets look dry as well. And They had Maxwell, they had Karan Sharma, they had Bracewell. So they should have bowled second. I don't know. That's going to be a very tough call and a very tricky call. Not sure what made them to take this call, but yeah, that's a bit shocking because everybody, everyone, maybe we all could go wrong, but it's just a game of cricket. Maybe Siraj can just run all through the Hyderabad team because it's his home ground. He knows this ground better. He would have played a lot there. So it's a good ground for good pace and bounce as well, and that's why they even in SRH, Kartik Tyagi has come in. And why not Umran Malik? That's a good question. See, one thing that I would want or I would say is like for being a captain, not just on field emotions, on field tactic calls, and all those stuff. It's more important to communicate as well. That's really, really, really important. Communication, when I said communication, not just with your team members, but communicate well on in the press, communicate well in terms of conversations during the post match, pre match, all these shows. Because during the toss time, I'll just give me a minute. Yes, so during the toss time, if you would have noticed, Makram was asked about Umran Malik, and he didn't have an answer to say. He didn't know what was he about to say. That these are things that we need to be really, really focused as a captain, because these things comes to you, right? When something is thrown at you, how well you handle it. That's very important, because otherwise that's giving a very wrong impression about you, your team, your management. That's going to be very crazy, because I am a big fan of Kohli, not just for his playing but his speech. I love the way that he converts words into sentence when he talks, whether it be pre-match, whether it be post-match, whether it is his interviews, whatever it is. It's You could see a completely total different Virat Kohli. I mean, Virat Kohli on field, you see aggression, fighting, and stuff. And if you look of the way that he speaks, that's completely different. So, and you take it, Mahi, and I mean my MSD, where level you need to say that he knows the way to tackle things. Rohit Sharma does know it, but Rohit Sharma has his own way of doing it. If you have to put it in Tamil, அந்த கொஞ்சம் நக்கல் நையாண்டி இந்த மாதிரி கலந்து தான் Rohit will always talk. He has his own sarcastic way of responding to certain things. So be very, very important. How do you handle certain things? So yeah, that's about it. So today's game is gonna be very, very, very crucial for all. I mean, for RCB fans and RCB, for their journey in 2023. Whether it's gonna be Sala Cup Namude or Sala not Namude. So it's purely with this game, the result of this game. So it's just 3-4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours, 5.5. It's going for so long, right? So yeah, it's all depends on this game. Let's see what is happening. So until then, signing off. Tata. Bye bye. Bye bye, guys. நல்லா இருக்கும்.